Today I'm going to be talking about how this kid went viral and how you could go viral too. So please watch until the end. Isn't it crazy that anyone could get popular just by posting a simple video on the internet, kind of like this kid right here? He literally got viral just by performing a dance on a boat. Now, I'm a really big fan of this meme because, oh my gosh, that aura farming is amazing. Like, can I even do that? Like, I can't even do it as good as he can. But basically, what I wanted to talk about today is pretty much this, that you could get viral out of any little video that you decide to do. I don't care if you want to go open a jar of pickles. For some odd reason, the internet has the capability of making that viral. And all of a sudden, your life has changed. Now you're known as the pickle guy, right? You know? Right? Like, it's crazy what the internet can do. Now, this kid, like, I'm gonna be honest, apart from this, I haven't really seen much, but obviously clips like this have been flooding Instagram, have been flooding YouTube, have been flooding TikTok, basically on this kid doing this dance right here. Now, that's the whole topic of this video that I really just want to share with you guys, that how is it possible that a video like this could get viral? And more on that, to talk about it more in detail, how anyone can have this happen to them. All you have to do is just be consistent. And honestly, if I'm being honest, you pretty much just need to live your life. A lot of people think they're going to get viral by copying other people. And well, that honestly could be the case. If you look at all the viral videos, or at least all the ones that I've seen, and that I'm going to mention it to you guys as examples. All the viral videos that have came out have been people just living their life, doing something that catches on to the public eye. So for example, this kid right here, I'm pretty sure this is a sport. I'm not too sure. I didn't even know this was a sport, if I'm being honest. But this is a sport, I guess. And I don't know why they have kids at the front of the boat just emoting, but I'm sure he was just, this was just another day for him. He was just living his life, and someone recorded him, posted it on social medias, and boom, virality in an instant, overnight pretty much. And let me give you some more examples of people that have gone viral by just living their life. Dare I say, the Hawk girl. Oh my gosh, it was someone just interviewing a girl, or I don't even know if it was just interviewing girls or just interviewing people on the street outside a club or something. I haven't seen the original video. So pretty much a guy just came up to her, interviewed her, asked her a very, very exotic question, and she pretty much did the thing, the hook too, the spit on that thing, right? I don't even know why I did that. But she pretty much got famous and viral by pretty much just expressing her thoughts. She did not script that out. She did not practice that in her mirror every single night. She did not copy that out of someone that already did that. She did that out of her own will. Well, yeah, pretty much out of her own will. She did that unscripted. It was just her living her life. What other cases of virality are there? Like, for example, let's see. I don't know why Carly Rae Jepsen comes into my mind when she filmed, or when was it Friday? I don't even know. But okay, I'm just gonna use those two because I'm getting off track and I don't want to be feeding you guys any misinformation. But pretty much all these viral moments happened because it was someone just living their life. It was someone just doing something that maybe the internet hasn't really seen, or it was something just so unique that it caught on. So what's stopping you from being unique? What's stopping you from being that next viral sensation? Now, obviously there's pros and cons when it comes to being viral. Are you just going to be a one-off hit to just pretty much do that one thing and be known as that one thing, and then all of a sudden that's your whole career? Like, oh, I found of two more examples. So I'm gonna give you two more examples. Remember back in, I don't know what year was it, 2020? That one guy skateboarding down the street drinking cranberry juice, right? He was just kind of like, go, 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 go. And all of a sudden, you had people dressing like him as a Halloween costume. You had people dressing like him when they were going to events. They will put on a simple white t-shirt, some shorts. I don't know if he had a bandana or sunglasses, and then he was drinking cranberry juice down a skateboard. Like, look, that was him just living his life. He recorded that moment, and boom, instant virality. Or you guys remember also that one dude that was singing in front of a mirror, right, yeah, right. It was like that funny. It was just a very funny moment. And that guy, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he copied, but I mean, that was the first time I've ever seen a video like that. So you need to be unique if you want to be viral, right? So don't let that stop you from being viral. Okay, a lot of people, they instantly just try to see, okay, how can I get viral? What video topics can I do to get viral? Sometimes the most viral things that you could do is just being yourself. Like, all of these things could become viral. Even a video that I post can become viral. If I just do something very unique, living my life, people could clip it, post it on social media, make memes about it, and boom, instant virality. So don't let that stop you. Just post, because you could get viral too. Now, I'm not saying the whole point of this whole YouTube thing is to be viral. Obviously you could shoot for virality, but you have to keep in mind, and this was what I was saying in the beginning, or around the beginning of the video, there's pros and cons to be viral. There's pros and cons. It's not just, oh, happy day and just a walk through the park if you go viral. I mean, it could be, but you need to be very strategic, in my opinion, because you could be viral like the Hawk Tuah girl, but if instantly you just start to just centralize your whole career off of that moment, it's gonna get old really, really quick. A lot of people were kind of saying, oh, that girl really just made her whole career out of the Hawk Tuah thing, and now it's getting old and she has nothing else to offer. Which I kind of do agree as well. Like, you can only take it so far. You cannot ride that wave forever. You cannot just be Hawk Tuah for the 2 millionth time in 5 years and just continue to be like Hawk Tuah. Like, nah, you need to innovate, right? So you cannot just ride the wave. Yes, ride the wave, but as soon as it dies out, you need to instantly just try to carry that momentum into something else. And that's what I feel like a lot of people probably don't do. They just very focus on that. They focus on that viral moment and they try to make a whole career out of that. And it ultimately ends up dying. So, hopefully this kid does better things. Hopefully he's not just known as the Boat Kid, which I'm sure he is going to be known as the Boat Kid, but it's up to him now if he wants to continue this, obviously, in the future. If he wants to be like, oh, you guys, I was the Boat Kid, but now I'm going to be donating, or I'm going to be helping out all these kids in their careers and all this and that. You need to capitalize off of all this virality, right? So don't let nothing stop you from posting that video. Even if people make fun of you, don't you think there was people making fun of this kid? I'm sure there was people making fun of this kid. Like, bro, what the heck is he doing? Like, what are those dances? But then it catches up on the social media algorithm or the circle or whatever, and people start talking about it, you become viral. So it doesn't matter if people talk about you now. It doesn't matter if people talk bad things about you. I feel like you just need to ride that wave, and you just need to ignore the naysayers. You need to ignore all the negative people that are out there and just post your stuff. Just post your content. At the end of the day, nobody cares about what you post. I guarantee you that all my haters, at the end of the day, when they're sleeping, they do not think about me. They could care less about me. So what does it matter to me? These opinions should not matter to me. So, YouTube is going to recommend a video right here. Go ahead and click on it if you really want to support me. I'm trying to get this channel monetized, and I'll see you guys on the next one.